Hey everybody, it's John from Bag Riders here with some very exciting news. Today we received the ALP4, which is the brand new control system from ALP4, and we're gonna have a first look at it together. I've got my box cutter here. This box from Airlift, so let's see what's inside. All right. First things first, we got the ALP4 box branded and in there nice and tight. And here it is. So you got a nice sleeve on this box, looks like. We'll slide that open. And inside we have the ALP4 box from Airlift Performance. Open that up. We've got, let's see, some cool stickers and installation guide. One thing I will note, really cool, this system is a direct replacement for the very popular Airlift 3P, and I have a harness ready to go to power this on so we can see it together. Next, I have what is surely the controller box, also ALP4 branded on there. Open that up. All right, wow. So it's in this protective sleeve. I'll open that up. And there's the controller. We have 4 physical buttons on the bottom that have a nice tactile button feedback. And this is a touch screen with the recessed cable in the back to protect it against getting pulled out or damaging the plug. It is considerably thicker than the 3P controller. And I'm excited to see how the screen looks. I'll power that on in just a second. Next up is this box, which is pretty heavy. I'll keep that there. And inside it is the ALP4 ECU manifold. Oh! And there is a little acrylic Airlift Performance logo, which will go on this manifold cover if you'd like. So here we are. Looks pretty similar to the Airlift 3P ECU manifold. This is a LCD or RGB display here. And we have all of our ports, which are NPT, for all of the air springs, the tank, and the exhaust. Looks like this cover, it's got like a textured finish to it. Maybe it's 3D printed, I'm not sure, but this would stick right on there. So that is the ECU manifold, and this is the controller. So now, as I mentioned just a moment ago, I've got the power harness from a Airlift 3P right here. And since this is a direct replacement for the 3P, you don't have to change your wiring. You can just take your existing 3P wire, plug it in there, and look at that. Lights right up. It's red by default, it looks like, for Airlift. And now I'm going to take the USB cable for the controller, make sure I've got it oriented correctly, and slide it right in the back to plug it in. Trying to line it up. Did I get it right? I did get it right. All right. Here we go. And we're in. Now I should see the controller power up. We get the Airlift Performance logo, and now we see the controller. So yeah, pretty cool. We get our air spring displays. You can kind of see, hopefully on the camera, they look a little bit like air springs. This is going to be the front left, front right, rear right, and the tank. And then on the left-hand side here, that looks like what I assume to be like a progress bar sort of thing for the height sensor. If you optionally have that installed on the vehicle. Again, that's the same part number as the Airlift 3P. It's a touch screen here, so I can scroll around and hit these buttons on the bottom. Over here is the manual mode section. So I can select air springs like that, and then to control them, you can hear the solenoids in the manifold clicking as I press up and down. So in this case, I would be doing a paired control over the front springs, which is really helpful if you just need a little bit of front axle lift to get over something. And again, we get that tank display, pretty cool. And then I can go over to the preset section and I see here's preset 1. I can give it a new name. Preset 2, again, new name. Each of these things. I can, it's got 5 presets just like the 3P does. And I can change these to whatever is going to suit my needs driving the vehicle. And each of these buttons at the bottom can be programmed to a function of your liking, and I can dive into that as soon as I get into that user manual a little bit. So yeah, there is the first look at the ALP4, the brand new control system from ALP Performance. It is currently available on bagriders.com for pre-order with a ship date 2 weeks from today, that being July 30th. Price point, it's a little bit more than the 3P, but again, if you already have a 3P and you want to upgrade to this system, Bagriders has an upgrade kit to make your life super duper easy. Get everything you need, which is really just these 2 items. Drop them in your car that has an ALP 3P already, and you'll be one of the first in the country to run this brand new control system from ALP Performance. Keep tuned. Thanks for stopping in. We're here at Bagriders, your one-stop drop shop for everything air ride. Be sure to check us out online at bagriders.com.